Okay, we'll make our way in. Decks are a little older. They're not huge decks, but they are a little worn. You'll see on some of these, so they've replaced the vinyl window here, but they didn't, you can replace the actual sills as well, or have them wrapped in vinyl just so they are out of the weather and they last longer. They are a little rotten in areas. Trim work around the door, same thing. Hello. Nice hardwoods in here. It could be actually pine. It's fairly knotty. So if that's the case, it's actually a softwood. Do have a kitchen right immediately to your right. I would say seven-ish foot ceilings in here. They are lower. This is the back addition. It's your heating system, but the heating system's not operating at the moment. Access to the basement. We'll do that last after. This is actually just a single pane window, it looks like. And hard to capture the video, but this wall is leaning a little bit. Definitely looks like there's a lean to that wall. A little bit of slope to the floor, sloping upwards that way. Got an electric baseboard heater here. Just storage. And you have another exit there. Plywood cabinets. They're actually quite cute. A little bit of storage. It's pretty dark, so you might not be able to see that. Just storage above the stairwell. And this will be the original home here. These doors will lead into the original home. Bit of a step down here to get into the bathroom. Nice clawfoot tub. See if there's any light in here. Decent sized bathroom. No sink. Interesting. There's plumbing for a sink here, or was plumbing for a sink. Oh, there is plumbing here. You have the hot and cold lines there. They drain there, but there is no sink attached. Open up the ceiling there. There's probably was a plumbing leak, or maybe that's where the issue is with the heating. There was a leak with the heating system because that is water boiler heat system. It's oil. A lot of character though. Nice trim work. Good sized dining room. And again, the trim is really wide. Trim work, you have a little built-in cabinet here. Display a few things. So you do have updated windows in there, in the kitchen here. Or, sorry, the dining room. Flooring is a little bit uneven. And behind that cabinet, you do have access to the washroom there as well. See where this door leads. It's one of those swinging doors, probably to the kitchen. Oh, this, more or less, the kitchen is in the addition. That's right. This probably could have been the kitchen at one point. And you do have wood windows in here. Nice and bright though. That one's cracked. But I would budget on replacing most of the windows. Again, a little bit of sloping in the floor here. Not unlike, or not necessarily uncommon in this age of home. In fact, you almost expect a certain amount of sloping. You can walk through to the main entry foyer area there as well. It's very cold in here because they have no heat on. Tenant occupied. There isn't much stuff for it being tenant occupied. Very minimalist. You have the little square tiles throughout on the ceiling here. Broken glass pane on that French door. These windows are dual pane. They are older, but at least that's a dual pane picture window, so a lot more energy efficient than that single pane window in the other room. And these are single pane, but they essentially act as a dual pane when you have the storm window on the outside. But also cracked, so definitely older windows need to be replaced. Hardwood floors throughout most of the home here. Some original doors there with the handles, glass handles. You have the glass handles on that door too. Lots of original character. Hello. Not a bad sized bedroom. A little crack in the plaster. Good size storage for an older home. Reasonable amount of storage in this home for sure. And again, wood windows. Essentially, you got the original windows throughout except for the dining room. So this, we're on, I don't know what this is. This is a type of click flooring here. There may be hardwoods underneath this as well because there's hardwood in this bedroom. And again, the bedrooms are all reasonable size. A little bit of cracking in the plaster there too. Second bathroom. Not bad condition actually. Does have a fan for venting. And the fourth bedroom. Be very cold stay here. Crack in that window too. Take a little closer look at the living room area and look at options for creating a bedroom down there in the future. But I think the most likely option would be to close this wall off here, or close that opening off, put a wall in there, and either that would be the bedroom or this would be the bedroom. This is probably a little bit smaller space, but one would be the living room, one would be the bedroom, and it's already fairly easy to do because you got doors into both, separate doors, so wouldn't be too difficult to create a good size main floor bedroom. Okay, I'm going to put my shoes on and head downstairs. Just a thing to note here is, so in the original home, the ceiling heights are more normal. I can't touch the ceiling, so it's probably closer to 8 feet, if not 8 feet. This is the back addition here. The ceiling height's lower. Hopefully we'll find some light down here. That's nice. There's a window down here. It's even partially finished. Definitely musty smelling. Hasn't been vented or aired out. Surprising to see this as a finished space. A lot of these will even have dirt floors, partially dirt floors, so it's a big bonus. It does have concrete floor. Those are probably 9x9 tiles. Most of them are gone. As you can see, most of them have been removed. These will probably contain asbestos. You know, it's not a difficult thing to remove, but something to be aware of. It's funny that they're kind of popping up. Easy to remove. Makes me think that could have had moisture down here potentially when you see them popping up like that. Again, I wouldn't be overly surprised if they have had moisture in the basement, especially the way the land slopes towards this side of the foundation. See if I can get a light in here. The light doesn't work, unfortunately. I might have to take some pictures for you with a flash. But in here, this is the utility area. There is a boiler. The boiler actually looks newer. Oil tank, hot water tank, dryer and washer. And yeah, I'll see if I can get some light in here. And this is the panel. You can't see it. I'm going to take a picture of that as well. It is a fuse box panel, so not a breaker panel, older fuse box panel. But that essentially wraps up the video portion. I'll take a couple pictures where I can here to give you a better idea of the space. And if you have any questions, actually there's a light right here. Let's see if this works. There we go. So they have a sump pump there. A little bit of moisture here on the ground. There's an actual channel. Okay, so they channel the moisture around. You see this sometimes on older homes. around the perimeter. There's a channel that, if in the event they get excessive amounts of moisture, it channels towards the sump pump. And you can see there's some dampness on the floor here. Dryer's up off the ground. Good indication when they bring appliances, put it off the ground. The boiler gets some moisture down here. It's your oil tank. Like I said, sump pump. Dryer is vented to the outside. Hot water tank. And like I said, the boiler is actually, it's an Energy Star boiler, Energy Star rated. So that looks like a newer boiler, actually. Copper piping. Don't see any knob and tube wiring in this portion here. Foundation looks like it's in pretty good shape where it's actually exposed. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Happy to get the answers for you. We'll talk soon.